This is Trash Talk with your host, Garrett the Trash Man.
All right, what is up, everybody? I'm Garrett the Trash Man, the host of Trash Talk. And of course, I've got my co-host here, the Batman, the John, the Ballard. How you doing this Friday, dude?
I'm doing good.
Did you do something special for your wife?
Not
On
yet, but
this
I'm going to.
Beautiful Valentine's Day.
I told her Happy Valentine's, so at least I didn't forget.
You're like, hey, lady, happy Valentine's Day. And she was like, thanks, Batman. Is that how the conversation went?
Exactly.
I knew it.
Exactly.
I just know your family.
Just nailed it.
Yeah, my wife, she went above and beyond. Made some heart-shaped pink pancakes this morning.
I made pancakes, not heart-shaped ones.
John, you had an opportunity and you blew it.
Man,
Gosh,
you fail.
you failed, dude. Were they good?
Of course, I'm like the king of pancakes, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you have any meat with it?
No, but we had eggs.
Well,
So we got our protein.
you gotta get that protein in there. It's
Yeah, it's all-
important.
Yeah,
It's important.
yeah.
Sure is.
And our little one, our youngest, man, that little girl, she got an appetite.
Just eating up a storm.
Oh,
huh?
dude, she pounds them.
Good
She just
for her.
wolfs them down.
Well, when you're growing,
Yeah?
you know,
Yeah, when you double your size in the first year of life, you know, it's
gotta get the calories.
what we call gain season.
Gain season.
For
Gain
sure.
season. All right. Well, Tyler's kissing his biceps. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
All right, dude. Let's roll into this. You know what? I was gonna do it backwards, but I'm not gonna do it backwards. Thank you, Larson Waste, for sponsoring this podcast. Larson Waste is the reason this podcast arrives at your ears. So thank you for all you do. Sign up with them if you're not signed up with them. That's all you gotta do. Get it done. Get signed up. So yeah, that's what I got. So, dude, you ready to roll into this?
I am. I'm
Five
ready to
Fridays?
rock and roll.
All right, dude. You want to go first, or should I go first?
I'll go.
Oh, what you got, John?
Okay, so I finished a book this week, and I'm not really going to talk about the book, but it reminded me of a concept
Mm-hmm.
that. So at the it ends the book, and there's a great ending to it, and then kind of afterwards, it kind of gives like a teaser to maybe a second book, almost kind of like how Marvel does at the end of their movies.
Okay.
And in this book, the main character, well, in the teaser part, basically he says, he had this incredible life. He was old, wife had passed away, and for years after she had passed away, he kind of just wandered around his palace and, kind of felt sorry for himself and kind of was just living this very secluded, quiet life,
Mm-hmm.
and very well deserved. And then all of a sudden, one day, he just stands up and says, "What have I been doing?" And just like, "I'm going to go change the world because I'm still alive and I'm still healthy. Why not?"
Mm-hmm.
And I just love that because it's never too late to, like, get started.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so maybe I had a bad day yesterday, maybe I didn't. But right now is the best time to get started and get going.
Colonel Sanders was like, what, 80 or something when he
Not quite that old, but yeah, he
60?
was
I
in
don't
his
remember.
mid to late 60s. He was retirement age when he went around and got rejected. I don't know how many times, but
something like that.
countless, like hundreds of times at
Mhm.
least, where he was rejected, went all over the country trying to sell his idea, and finally made it happen. So, I mean, another perfect example of that. And I don't know. I just love that reminder because anytime I am not, being who I want to be and doing what I want to do, I can always tell myself, like, guess what? Right now's the time. Like, I can change that now. I can't change the past, so I might as well just forget that I screwed up for however amount of time and move forward and do better in the future.
Sounds like a plan.
I love it.
Yeah, I do.
Love that.
I do love that as well. All right, dude. My rant is going to be story time. All right, story time with Garrett. Gather around, children.
Where's the marshmallows and campfire?
Oh, well, I don't know. But this happened yesterday, and I'll share the story and then share what I kind of took out of it. But we had a customer that had discovered that she had been paying for her trash service. She'd called, signed up with trash service for us, and had discovered that her landlord had also been paying for trash service. And so she got real spun up and was like, hey, you guys should refund all the money I paid for trash service because I paid for that and she paid for that, so I should get a refund. And we're like, hey, well, we're gonna have to look into this and figure this out. We'll let you know what we discover because we only have one account at that address, and so we're gonna need to do some work here. And she instantly hopped on social media, left us a bad review, posted about us being a bad scammy company, yada yada, and there was a big long thread of comments about it. And so I reached out to her, said, hey, we are looking into this. Just we need information. We don't just refund money for anybody that calls us and tells any story. Like people do stuff all the time and trying to get out of things. And
Really?
So we all the time, Johnny.
Whoa, what a novel concept.
Yep.
Oh, man.
And so anyway, but we got it handled. And the lady took down her post, gave us another review, and it was a positive review. And like we've all moved on with our day. And, the lady being able to do that, I was actually pretty impressed with. Because so many people will die on a hill if something they said. Like, I get it. You get spun up. You're mad. You just want to get it out there. And I would have enjoyed if that wouldn't have gone out there right at first. But, people are going to do what they're going to do. But I was really impressed by this lady having the ability to be like, oh, okay, like, situation changed. And I will let everyone know that situations have changed. Because I want to tell another story that we had that was somewhat similar, where we got a call from a lady, and she said, hey, I live in Show Low, and Show Low goes to their franchise, so they're contracted with one company, and it's not our company. She's like, I've been getting billed for X amount for 6 months from you guys. Yeah, wait, sorry, I messed that up. She didn't call us. She posted that on White Mountain Review. Don't use Larson Waste. I've been getting billed for 6 months. I've never had them. I've never been a customer. I live in Show Low. I couldn't even be a customer if I wanted to. They've been charging my credit card, yada, yada, yada. Well, she hadn't even called us about this situation. So I take her name because I'm getting tagged left and right because there's a couple hundred replies to this thing at this point.
Yeah, you bad guy.
Yeah,
you villain.
Yeah, it's way out there. So we try to track her down, but she isn't a customer because she does live in Show Low, so we don't have her number or anything. So I send her a message. Anyway, we finally get her on the phone, and we're like, hey, what is the credit card number? We can take the last 4 credit card numbers and figure out what account that's being charged to. So we figure that out. We look it up, and turns out that her son has a restaurant with our service, and she had given him permission to use her credit card and pay for his trash service that way, but she had forgotten about that. And so she did at least go take off the whole, her post and everything, but to hundreds of people that had already been seen, they never saw any redo or, hey, here's an update on this. Hey, I had made a mistake. I was misinformed, whatever. There was no update. And that's happened quite a few times. And so with those two stories, I was just so impressed because I was leaving Phoenix when I first messaged this lady. And then our office manager did an awesome job solving the problem, working with the customer, being a good customer service rep. And that all happened while I was driving back from Phoenix. I got back from Phoenix, checked my notifications, and this lady, the bad reviews were gone, and the good review was back. And I was just like, man, I really appreciate that. And it's a good lesson to me, and I would just, getting down to my rant after the story time, is be okay with recognizing that you were operating off of misinformation or changing your mind or be okay with changing.
Yeah.
That's fine. I myself have maybe not left reviews because I'm not huge into leaving reviews, especially negative ones, but maybe have talked with a company with not complete information, only knowing my side. So I totally have empathy for it, and I hope to be someone that is willing to change once I find out that I have other information. So, and just an overall lesson, you're a lot better off to just not get spun up and wait until everything is cleared before you open your mouth. That way
Don't have to open
you
mouth
never have
insert
to.
foot.
Yeah, you never have to try to take anything back. But anyway, I thought that lady was awesome. That she was willing to repost, give an update on it, and everything. So that's my rant for this Fire Friday.
That is pretty impressive that she did that. That's pretty neat that she did that. So kudos to you, lady. Good juju to you.
Good juju to you. And yeah, so I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. Go take care of your significant other this beautiful Valentine's Day. Your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, whatever. Treat them right. Deepen that relationship. Go have a meaningful conversation with them. Whatever you got to do. Yeah, that's what I got to say. You got anything to add, dude?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got
As a
to
matter
add?
of fact.
Well,
If you guys like what we're saying, or just sometimes like it, tell people. Have them listen to us. If we know we're bringing value to people, that helps us, keep helping people. We want this to be helpful for other people.
love it. All right. You guys have a good weekend. We'll talk to you Tuesday. Peace.